Hey, this is Tracy Lewis with Stuff and Things. Welcome to episode 2 of my January Love Fest. Making my Valentine cards with what I have on hand, mostly old paper pumpkin with some DSP from last year. In episode 1, I kind of went over all of those materials, and with these two cards, they are both tied for my second favorite. So I'm just going to pick one and start with it and go over the materials as best I can. I'm trying to think of different substitutions for you, and I will point out and put in the supplies list over on my blog anything that you can get in today's new catalogs, or if it's already in the annual catalog. So this particular card is a double oversized tailor-made tags. So there's a smaller set of tags and a larger set of tags. This tag is done with two. I did a white one, did the stamping, and then I did this petal pink from the Country Floral Lane retired DSP. And then with the white one, I went ahead and stamped my design. I actually stamped it on the whole surface. Then I moved the die cut around till I found the area that I liked, cut it, and then cut off the top half of that tag. What I could do, though I don't think I did use it, you could use the top half of this tag if you wanted to, and make a different front, maybe a solid front, because I have a soft pattern behind and a busy pattern on front. So you could take the other half of this and make it the background and then do a solid, maybe a solid or a soft pattern in the front so that you could use both sets. So the stamping, the love, is from, I have these out from yesterday, 2021. There's the love. And then I used Love Ya from, sorry, wrong one, 2019. There's the little Love You right there. The XOXO is from right here, which is the same as the love, 2021. And the hearts and the stripes, as well as this petal pink, this is all from Country Floral Lane. These are little scraps. They're very short on either side. They were left over from tearing the hearts from yesterday's card. Actually, not yesterday, episode 1's card, which was actually a few days ago. These little hearts are actually from my stash here. And I will tell you, they are from 2021. But in the mini catalog, we have a new set of these, and they are coming. So I hoard these. As I've already told you, I sparingly use pieces from my previous paper pumpkin kits, but I am very excited that I can buy the adhesive backed hearts and flowers, come in real red. It looks like whatever the other pink, not the petal pink that we have. Maybe it's a bubble bath, yellow, and balmy blue. So those are going to be very cute. And then, so I'm freely using these. You'll see that I actually used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a record for me to use 5 of my puffy hearts that I have been carefully hoarding. I'm only doing that because I have new hearts and flowers coming. So what else have we got here? This red, this real red, is current. It is a combo trim, and I cut it in half. I will put it on the supplies list. The iridescent is Hobby Lobby. The red and white striped, I forgot to mention yesterday that the 2022 to 2024 in color Baker's Twine has Sweet Sorbet, and Sweet Sorbet is close enough to go with the real red. So remember, I made like 70 Christmas cards, so I did not want to use up my Baker's Twine when I have all of this Dollar Tree, and I am looking for the Sweet Sorbet so I can show you how well it matches. All right, so you can see that the Sweet Sorbet is close enough that it actually goes really nicely with the striped background. So this color is a nice match. And I have lost somewhere in my travels the parakeet party is missing, but the parakeet party could maybe go with this. This is Old Olive, so I'm not sure if that would be a close enough match. I will point out that these tags have, this one has a round top and this larger one has an oval top. So that's just a nice little detail. When I'm doing these kinds of cards, that type of a detail, as well as this little tag that says Love Ya, that you don't have to have a tag. I just happened to have a tag die cut in my stash that I could use, but you could just make it, it could just be a rectangle that sticks off the edge. I have popped up the tag. I've popped up it's 4 layers. So you have the base white, real red, and then the DSP. And the real red and DSP are popped up, and then they have the white twine wrapped around it. I also used 2 die cuts for the red and white because I used radiating stitched dies and it was like too big. So I just grabbed the stitched rectangles, which are retired, I believe. And then I noticed that a couple of the teeth came out where the second die cut went over the top. So I purposefully picked out some. And before I send this, when I actually pick who it's going to, I might rough it up a little bit more and just arbitrarily pick up some more of the stitched edging to kind of make it look rough. And the only thing I have here for bling are these hearts that I already talked about. And then this does have the polyester thread that I talked about yesterday. So that's my first one, but is equal in placing of my favorites to this very cute card that is used using Sweet Talk, which I believe retired last year. It's either 2022 January or 2023 with the Country Floral Lane. So because this is a more clean and simple card, I added a lot more bling, and I will go over all of that. So because of the colors here, I just wanted to point out that in place of this is another Christmas bow. If I were to be having to be making a bow, I could use the Tahitian Tide. I bet you the green Parakeet Party would work, as well as the Sweet Sorbet. So you have 3 twine options with the 2022 to 2024. The Happy Valentine's Day is current. That is Country Bouquet. These are all cut out from the Sweet Talk DSP. The stripes are from the Sweet Talk DSP, and these little candies I cut out. They are so sweet. I think they just add a nice little bit of detail. And then for the Dotty Hearts, which is retired, I think you could get away with any embossing folder you want there. You do not have to have hearts. You've already got the hearts. If you're cutting out hearts or stamping, then cutting them out to do this nice border treatment, you could use any embossing folder you want. So how I got the dots to show up, I have my spot with my white craft, and I went ahead and rubbed the white directly on the dots to make them look more 3D. And I roughed up the edges of the pink and the DSP and the real red layer. And then let's go over bling. So in this case, for the bling, I used these very cute flat backed pearls. You can see I haven't used them a lot, and every time I do use them, I really like them. So you'll notice that for me, I used all the small ones. I tend to like to use smaller than bigger bling. So these up here, I think there's hardly any use. I think I've only used 2, and I keep using the smaller size. The glimmery sequins are from the holiday catalog. They are retired, but I have two options. This is in the annual catalog, and the loose silver sequins is in the annual catalog. And these are actually my favorite. They have clear, white, and sort of a silver. So then you can color them with blends. And you can also color the adhesive-backed white sequins. These are called Neutrals Adhesive-Backed Sequins. And here's a fresh pack ready to go. And the red pearls are festive pearls. Those are also current, and they have 4 colors. They have a chrome silver, shiny chrome gold, the kind of satin real red, which I love, and then a soft green. The little crystals, these are 2mm or SS6 rhinestones, but you could just easily substitute with the basic gemstones that Stampin' Up sells. And I have those. I just wanted something, because of the sizes, I wanted the rhinestones to be smaller. I didn't want them all to be fighting for the same space. Inside, we've got my hearts, envelopes. I'm getting a little messy. I'm finding, since I am new to using full-size stamp pads, that this real red is my nemesis. And so on here I have a little mark, and on the back of this one I have some marks. But this is from, I told you I had this one out from, let's show you which year I pulled that from. $2018. I have the Open XOXO. Love this stamp so much. And then the hearts are from 2023. So here's the hearts. So these are going on every envelope. Okay, anything else? So again, this is the same, a Christmas bow, but I've already given you substitutions that you can use. You could just double up, and then you can also use double, and you could use white baker's twine, or if you have some trim, you could do sweet sorbet and then do a real red, just cut it in half so that it's not so heavy, and then that would make a nice fluffy bow. That is it for today. Episode 2 is done. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them on my video and I will respond. Love to hear from you guys. Be sure to do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.